your Georgia Bulldogs eked one out against University of Alabama Birmingham, 56-7.
Yeah, it was very close.
It was a close one. And Mizzou.
By the way, that 7 they scored was a pick six. Okay, I wanted to be known that our defense did not give up any points
this year.
Yeah, your offense.
This year.
Your offense is really trying to fucking boost their numbers against UAB to get that average up, but your defense is solid. Mizzou, on the other hand, lost to Kentucky, so our season is over.
Yeah, it's
dude.
over.
Ours is too. NC State lost a game. They had it like the little odds had them at like 66% chance of winning and 99% next week. So I'm like, we're gonna start off 3-0. We're already ranked 27th. Just someone in front of us will fall out of the rankings. We'll get a number next to our name, like a big boy. And I'm totally psyched. What happens? We lose the game. We lose our best player, and we lose another returning starter out for the season on injuries. Our season's over. So I'm rooting for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Fuck yeah, man! It's a good bet. It's a good bet. We're definitely look.
Roll Tide.
Fuck you.
I'm a huge Alabama fan. I love fucking all the players. Like
all of them,
all the players, the big ones, the small ones,
and their coach, Mr. Tide. He's really good.
Yeah, Jeremy Tide.
Jeremy Tide.
Nick Saban is head coach of Alabama.
No, Nick Saban. That is his name.
Dude,
no, I'm rooting for Georgia too. I want someone from the SEC to bring it home. And if Mizzou sucks ass again, may as well be Georgia if you like.
It's a weird position to be in where you're like, all right, we're the second best team in the country, according to the polls anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the first best? Oh, those guys who are right next door to you. They're right next door. They're literally like a quick drive. Like they're so.
I think of the Gators as your closest team. Am I wrong?
Oh yeah. Well, we play that game in Jacksonville, but I don't know. But their school is a little bit further south. I don't remember exactly where the Florida Gators school is, but we're touching nonetheless. Like they're really close. And it's Athens, Georgia, is where the Bulldogs play out of. So I don't know geographically who's closer.
Oh, okay.
Between where does I think University of Alabama plays out of Tuscaloosa. I could be wrong about that though. I don't know. That's what's popping into my head. But in any case, it's like Jesus Christ, like the best team in the country, perennially. Oh, I always struggle with that one.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Perennially.
There we go.
Yeah. Perennially. Is right fucking next door. Like they're the best team every goddamn year. Like why can't we have a year where it's like the recruiting class for Alabama sucked this year. Georgia got all the 5 stars. Everybody from California even came out. You know, like
it's like you at your gym just being like just mogging on everyone, and then like you see fucking Thor Bjornsson come in and be like, "This is your first day lifting weight." Sir, you forget to put weight on bar. No, it's an overhead press, 155. Yes, but what about the workout?
One hand. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you can one-handed overhead press. I see. Yes, let me get in. Let's spot me.
I don't know how to spot you. Are you just gonna because right now, sir, the bar's 9.5 feet in the air.
He's twirling it like a fucking
There's
cheerleader.
ropes on it like a Macy's Day Parade balloon.
Yeah, that's what it fucking feels like. It's like, God damn, we got a good team. I really hope we beat them, but like I'm tempering expectations. Like I said,
I'm all on board. I might buy a jersey. I might go full Myers and get a Georgia Bulldogs jersey.
If I were like Kyle, I'd buy an Alabama jersey.
We found out that State lost, that they weren't doing well, and I told this guy, he's an App State fan. App State has very passionate fans and a team that's better than you'd guess. Like they were 1A not long ago, and now they're like 30th in the country. But I think they're in the Sun Belt Conference. Like they're just better than you'd guess, but not a major team. And he pulls for them. He pulled for them when they were nobodies, and now they're on the doorstep of being someone. And I'm like, yeah, State lost its players. I think I'm going Georgia this year. And he hates it. He hates it. He thinks it's a lazy pick. But I went from you know what? I'm not a Church of Kyle member, but I do respect some of their values.
It's not even a lazy pick.
I grew up 35 minutes.
It's a good pick.
I grew up 35 minutes away from Athens. You know, always been a Georgia fan. Always hated those Georgia Tech guys. And it's just like, this might be our fucking year. Finally, this might fucking be our year. I think we can get through the field. I think we can go unbeaten. Like Florida's going to be a hard win. They're top 10, but I think we can beat Florida. If we beat Florida, like we're definitely going to the SEC championship. Even if we lose to Florida, we might be going to the SEC championship. Probably are.
Why do you dislike Georgia Tech? They don't seem to be very good.
Oh, it's an in-state rivalry thing where they think they're better than us. They're the Georgia fans are the hillbillies, and the Tech fans are the classy fans.
Oh, well, then I love Georgia too.
I'm the hillbilly school here in North Carolina, and they call it Moo U. It's not nice.
I mean, if you guys, it's Atlanta versus Athens.
I feel like isn't Auburn usually rated way higher than 22? They must not be doing well.
They come and go. They had a. I want to say last year we might have even lost to them last year. I don't remember. They had a good team last year.
I feel like because I paid a UNC tuition, it gave me the right to root for them too.
Sure.
that should count.
They should give you a jersey. You pay for a fucking ride up through that school.
Right?
They should hook you up with a jersey or something, a hat at least.
Yeah,
they should.
Tuition ain't free. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ride high on it up until the point we lose, and then I'm just like, I can't look anymore.
But you can lose now. I feel like you could meet Bama in the conference championship, lose and make the playoffs. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe there's like 7 undefeated.
If we lose to Bama, then that's kind of it. It's kind of it. We end up. This has happened a couple times. We go to the SEC championship, and then we lose to Alabama, and then that's pretty.
But it's not your first loss.
What do you mean?
If you're undefeated until that last game, and now you're sitting at like 12-1, I don't think they're going to pick 3 teams in front of you. If your only loss is to Bama, who I'm making undefeated at this point, like
good bet.
Yeah, so
good bet. They're just so fucking good. Like when you look at the depth that they have at any given position, it's like look at running. I mean, Georgia has so many good running backs. Like they wheeled them all out in the last game. They're like, oh yeah, and here's Matrice Magumbo. Wait, isn't this your 8th running back of the game? Yeah, he's one of the best in the country though. You have each one is better than the last. It's incredible the recruiting classes that they have in Georgia, but still Alabama is just better. They're almost always better. We've got to get lucky to beat them.
A guy I went to high school with played for Nebraska in their prime. I think he won 2 championships while he was there. And he never started. But he played like 5 or 7 years in the NFL. So that's what their second string was like.
That exactly. I've heard people talk about whether or not Alabama could play against an NFL team, like a bad NFL team. Like if you took like the worst team in the NFL and played them against Alabama. I've always heard that Alabama would get destroyed, but it'd be really cool to watch.
I'd like to see it. I do think they get destroyed though. Like,
yeah,
you figure every single player in the NFL, like better yet, how many players on Alabama's roster will make the NFL?
It's a shorter list than all.
Right, like 12. So this year it's going to be 5, but if you take all the years, it's going to be like 17. I don't even know.
I don't know.
And so it's whatever, 20% of the players.
Yeah, 30%. It's also the same thing with UFC, right? Like I'd love to see Amanda Nunes fight an untrained man, and then like depending on how that went, maybe a slightly trained man, and then just keep stepping it up until we got a good fight.